Okay, welcome folks. Just want to take this opportunity and moment to have a little chat just before we get into this video. It's looking good, isn't it? Yes. Give it some symmetry. Let's give it symmetry. Anyway, basically I want to talk about, as you saw in a video a couple of weeks ago, possibly if you watched them, I was talking about starting the workshop weekends. Well, getting some great ideas together of different things to do, and they're going to run at the moment on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday once a month, and you'll get to learn different things, get involved with me and Tracy doing projects, and you'll learn at the same time. So it'll be things like a pointing class where you'll learn to point properly, and you'll learn about the materials that are required and how to gauge and do things like that. Also, there are going to be some classes with maybe like a mixture. Sorry about the wind, but there's a mixture. It'll be something like a little bit of pointing, learning about all the different types of limes, different types of sand, and why we use certain limes. But also you'll get something like a little bit of pargeting, so you'll learn to make up a little plaque yourself with a little design on it. I'll draw out the design if you want, or if you can do it yourself, do yourself, and you can just follow along on how to do a bit of pargeting. If you don't know what pargeting is, look it up. It's a very old system of putting relief, if you like, on plaster, and it was very big in England, especially in the East Anglia side of the country. But also you learn about plastering. We're doing plastering on laths, like you're seeing me doing these laths. You'll be seeing them today in this video. So there'll be like plastering, and not only is it plastering, but it's the materials that go into the right type of lime mortar, as well as the finishing plasters, which are a different thing altogether, the mixes. So there'll be a lot of things to do with lime plastering. But as we go through the year, because we're going to run them right up to September, right? And if they're really popular, we'll go 2 a month, but we'll start with 1 a month at the moment. We've had some good inquiries, and we've had some people that are talking about coming out this month, so hopefully it work, but we'll see. But I'll also be doing woodworking classes, but I need to get a little bit more set up in my workshop. I'm not far now. I've just got to do a concrete floor, make a staircase, put some windows in, make them. Not a lot to do, as you know, but you know, once I get a little bit more further on, then I'll start putting that forward, what we're going to be doing with the woodworking classes. And you know, it can go from every one of the classes. You don't need to be professional, you don't have to have no tools. If you're good at it already and you want to learn something, a different technique, come along. If you're not, like if you're never done anything like that before, but you're thinking of pointing your own house or having a go, or whatever, garden wall, whatever, I'll help you, okay? And I promise you, when you go away after 3 days of doing one of these pointing classes or plastering, you'll be capable of having a go and doing it to a satisfactory standard. And on the woodworking, like I say, we'll go into, or you could be a complete beginner, and I can show you them. But if you are already a carpenter and joiner and you want to do something a little bit different, maybe like, I don't know, I'll just throw something out, like make a box sash window. So if the course runs up to 5 days or something like that, we can make a box sash window together. I can show you all the intricate details, the geometry, how to set out, how to measure for the openings, and so on. And you'll learn a lot, but that's all in the future. And there's lots of other little things we're thinking about. I won't throw too much at you at the moment, because it could take a video just to do this bit. But at the moment now, we're running a first class this month, and it'll be every month from now on. And also, we have got a website, but we're building it. We're going to be working on it for next week. We're actually going to take time off for 2 days, do nothing here, and just work on that. So once that's up and running as well, you'll be able to go on there, get the price in, what the cost entails, and what you'll need to bring along, like clothing and boots and such. All the tools will be supplied, all the materials will be supplied, and you just have to turn up and enjoy yourself and ask many questions, and you know, learn something. Anyway, let's get on with the video, eh? What you can see me making there is some laths. These are for the barn workshop, and they're around about 30 to 32 mil wide and about 7 mil to 8 mil thick, about 7 mil on average. I've had a little few problems with my bandsaw. It's wandering out, and I know why now, and I fixed it, but we're at 7 mil. So these are laths. They're all just over 2 meters long, and my spacings on my uprights of the battens for these laths are 500 each. So I'll have a little cut off of each one, and I'll take you outside in a minute, show you how many I've made up so far. But I need hundreds and hundreds of these. But this is all also, let me tell you, this is all coming off of it. Waste really, but it's not going to be waste because I break it up small like that, we bag it, and that'll be for next winter for kindling, starting fire, so nothing gets wasted. That's what I love about woodwork, nothing's wasted. Oh, there's my pencil, been looking for that. And let's take you outside and show you how many laths I've made so far.
Show me a way out, give me your side of the story. Throw me a rope here, I've drifted.
Okay, so we got nearly 100 there, laths. They're 2 meters long. Like I say, I showed you a minute ago, they're all sort of uniform to that size, okay? That's the minimum you want them. They're flexible, but they won't break, and they're rough because they're done on a bandsaw. They're really rough, so they make a good key for the plaster to adhere to, or the render. So that's how many I made so far. I've got to make that, let me just think now, 5 times over, nearly 5, not quite, but as many as that. No, sorry, it's 5 times total. So another 4 times of that amount will get me that end of the building done. And let me show you, let me take you up there actually, because I've already started some. I started with the ones I had left over from the last lot, from this lot here. Okay, so remember that's all going to be plastered, rendered in. It's going to look wonderful when it's done. But let me take you out here. So we are cracking on. It's Saturday today, midday, and got to get a load more laths made. But you can see up there, look, I started up there, done a couple of square metres if you like, but there's so many to put on here, hundreds and hundreds. So I've got to come all the way down to here, and then this under here is going to be something different we'll talk about in the future, and you're going to like that, I'm sure. But that's where we are at the moment. So I've got to keep making laths, and then probably tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, I'm just going to start lathing again, working my way down, and then try and get this end, all the laths on, and then make all the oak work like here to go all across here. Might make some braces going out like that with uprights, you know, don't know yet. It's like a big canvas I can play. There we go, let's go make some laths.
A new wind is blowing today. I think I can see the shore. It was so dark yesterday. I never did hope for more. And don't know what came over me the moment you caught my eye. I was alone on the sea, but never did find out why.
Hello to you all. Great news, I've now finished this half of pointing the wall, and I must say it's looking rather good. I'm really chuffed. Budo's really happy as well. Now I've just finished raking out this side of the wall, so now what I'll do is I'll start pointing, but I'll start pointing this side because obviously I'm right-handed, so I always work to the left, and then I'll end up in the center where I finish there. But there are a lot of deep holes that goes back quite deep, and the same down here. So what I'll do is I'll put a load of muck, we call it, mortar. I'll shove that in, then put loads of stones in and try and fill the back up as much as I can, then consolidate it with some more mortar, push that in, and then what I'll do is where the stones join, or where there's a gap here, I'll fit a thin sliver of stone in there so it gives it support on this side and also on that side. Excuse my thumb. I knocked it about 8 weeks ago with the hammer when I was doing the pointing downstairs. I had the pine block up against the stone, because obviously if you keep hitting stone with a mallet hammer you'll end up cracking the stones, and I hit my thumb instead of hitting the wood, so it's still trying to heal, so that's why it looks a bit black. It's not my funny nail varnish. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting this pointed, and the good news, once this is done, then I can go outside, and hopefully the weather will be a bit more settled, because we woke up to a frost this morning. So hopefully I'll get that all finished, and then I can go round the back of the farmhouse and get that finished. So that'll be all my pointing jobs, fingers crossed, will be finished. So tell us what you think in the comments.
Show me a way out, give me your side of the story. Throw me a rope here, I've drifted way too far. I see it sometimes behind those kind eyes. I see it sometimes behind those kind eyes. Show me a way out, give me your side of the story. Throw me a rope here, I've drifted way too far. I see it sometimes behind those kind eyes. I see it sometimes behind those kind eyes. Wake me up when this is all over, and take my heart with both of your hands. I've been spending all my days just trying to find a way. Give me love when this is all over.
Well, Tracy, I can smell something nice. Smells garlicky. What are you making?
Well, you saw me picking some leeks from our vegetable garden because I've still got quite a lot left. So I thought I'd do us a nice potato and leek soup because it feels like a little bit of a wintry day today, doesn't it? So it warms you up.
Yeah.
These potatoes are what we grew last year. They're called pomme pour raclette, and they're used for a famous dish in France. With raclette is a melted cheese which we had over our French neighbours, but they're good for stews, for gratins, so they're going to be perfect for the soup. I've got here 3 chopped up leeks from the garden. I've washed and chopped them up. 3 quite big cloves of garlic, grated. I can smell that, so strong. 2 bay leaves, salt and pepper to taste, butter because that's what I'm going to cook the leeks and the garlic in. I'm going to put a teaspoon of thyme. I normally use fresh thyme, but our plant's very small, so I can't really pick enough at the moment to put into the soup. And here I've got 500 ml of chicken stock. Oh, that smells so nice. So I'm just going to keep stirring this because obviously I don't want the leeks or the garlic to burn. So now I'm going to add the chopped potatoes. Just combine them in with the leeks. Then the chicken stock. The bay leaves. Pinch of salt. Teaspoon of thyme. Just make sure I stir all that in. And then some pepper to taste. Oh, get the lid off. And then I'm just going to leave that on a simmer for about 20 minutes until the potatoes are soft. Okay, so I'm now going to remove the bay leaves because the potatoes are nice and soft, but not too soft. They're actually perfect potatoes. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of single cream because I can't actually get really thick cream here in France. So I'm just going to stir that and let that cook for probably about another minute. Now we're having these vegetables the soup, I should say, with the potatoes and that whole, but you can actually liquidize it into a puree, but we fancy having it like this today. And there's the soup, nice and simple.
Oh well, come to an end for now. Got quite a way down, over halfway now. You can see, I'll go out in the field and show you in a minute. Hang on, let's try back up now. So, got thus far done so far. So you can see just down to there. I need about another 250 laths, sorry, to make up. Okay, so it's like 3.5 long. Blah blah. Anyway, gonna do them now. Gonna start setting myself up, make a load of those. But pretty much finished that today. I won't be doing no more of that today. But wow, it takes a long time. I feel for them old guys who used to just do laths all their lives, you know, just laving and laving, and then you get the plasterer come behind them. It's a lot of work, and it's used 1.25 kilos of ring shanks, and they ain't cheap today, not like the old days. 1.5 kilos of them is quite expensive, but got enough to do the rest anyway. But anyway, I'm going to crack on now and work on making up loads more laths, about 250 I think.
Show me